What is going on, YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC. Clearly, this is different than any video I've done. I've just got stuff scattered everywhere. This is one of them videos that I had to do. I had to bring this to your guys' attention because I feel like the knife community has to know this, because if I didn't do this video, you wouldn't know. So, is this a negative or a positive video? Oh, it's definitely a positive video. So check this out. I've got the Quiet Carry Drift LC, which stands for the large contoured version. It is an LC 200N steel, titanium frame lock, G10. It's a serious knife. I'm taking it apart to clean it up. And I was like, you know what? I have to do this video. Look at this. Check this stuff out, you guys. Look at all the parts that are in here. They are all LC 200N. They're all recessed in. This is amazing. Look at the machining done with all this. This is LC 200N. It is so stain resistant, corrosion resistant. It is incredible. It's a really good steel. And not just for knives, but also for, obviously you can see framework. But anyway, let's keep on going. I'm just going to be forever here because I'm absolutely amazed. This is the lock bar insert right here. You see? 2 screws, LC 200N. How freaking cool is that? I've never seen this before. Anything like this. Check this out. You see the pocket clip? Wow, look at that. Screw goes through here, through this side, into the back spacer, and it never comes out the other side. The machining on this knife, the relief cut right here on the inside, that's cool. Got this right here. This pocket clip is the best titanium pocket clip I've ever used. I mean, there's no question about it. Because the way that it ramps right here and the way that it ramps, the entire shape of this clip is perfect. It really works good. And the fact that you got like maximum carry, and I say maximum because it's flush. Anything else would be like a negative carry. You know how they got the like super deep carry clips that come up and like, you know, like I forget, maybe I forget what the name of the companies are. But anyway, check this out. What do we have here? Shit, it's over here. Right here. Check this out, you guys. Do you see this? That is what I call the best. I'm just going to have to say it now. This is one of the best knives I've ever handled. Without a question. Look at the micro milling on this. Look at this. Every single piece of this is micro milled except for where it's contoured right here. Now there is another version of this and it is very thin and it's so good as well. I finally got the chance to handle it. In fact, I'll put a video of it up here in the corner so you guys can see what it looks like. That knife right there belongs to a guy named Greg that I met at Edgeworks Knife and Supply. Cool dude. So we have ceramic caged bearings right here, and wow. Let me tell you guys what. Here's all the parts. It's all cool. There's some cool machining here on you'll see like good machining. But enough of this. Check this out. When I first got the knife, it had good action, okay? But I could tell it needed to be broken in, so I continuously just deployed it, opened it, closed it, opened it, closed it. I did a hard use video on this knife, okay? And without even realizing what I was doing, I batoned with this. And I didn't disengage the lock. I left the lock in. Look at that. Everything stayed true. This knife has zero play whatsoever. I know it's apart right now, and I'm not going to put it together on camera. That's not what this video is. I'm just going to try to make this as quick as possible, but I have to express my freaking overwhelming joy for this knife. This is an amazing knife. I mean, this is one of the best knives I've ever had the chance to handle. And Quiet Carry has something coming here. These knives are made in Taiwan. If I'm not mistaken, the actual company, Quiet Carry, is out of like Santa Monica, California or something like that. I do believe they're from California. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should have done my research. If not, then I'll say it's not up on the screen or something. But this is awesome. Like, this knife is so good. After I had the chance to actually break this knife in, I'm kind of rambling, you guys. I'll get back to what I was supposed to be saying. So I had a chance to break this knife in because I've had it for so long. Shout out to Timbo437 for making this happen. His link to his channel will be in the description, and his YouTube and his Instagram will be in the description. Check him out, hit him up. Awesome dude, trust me, one of the most solid people you could ever come across. So I took a lot of time breaking this in, and it broke in really good. You can see where it's tracking now, okay? Let's hook on the side. This is the lock side. All right, it's tracking right here with the detent, as well as, you know, the bearings. We'll look right here. Where is it at? Right here. I can't see the screen right now. The screen's black, so I hope you guys can see this. You'll see right there where it has a little glint of a little bit more shiny than where it's the stone wash finish is. That's from the lock bar. See what I'm saying? Like, this thing is finally 100% worn in. And let me tell you what, the action on this knife is, oh, it's flawless. It is so flawless. It's very satisfying. It's so nice. And the way everything is contoured, you know, it does awesome. Now, I want to say something. I did a hard use test with this video, or with this knife. I'll put the video link in the description. You guys should definitely check that out. I literally batoned through knotty wood with this. Crazy stuff. I shouldn't have done it. But I did, and it just goes to show how absolutely badass a pocket knife can be. And this, look how thin the stock is on this, okay? We're going somewhere with this. This video ain't gonna be too much longer, but we're going somewhere with this. Hear me out. Don't leave yet. If you're still here, I think this is like 2.8, 2.9 millimeters, you know, of blade stock. Very tall saber grind, as you can see. Plunge grind is out the way. Sharpening, awesome. All right, nice drop point. Well, I've done hard use tests with this, okay? Multiple. I've done 2 of them off camera, just like doing different testing with this. Very hard, cutting stuff I normally wouldn't just usually cut, but to actually sit here and learn LC200 and because I wanted to know about LC200. And it's just it's been one of them steels that's kind of been very interesting to me. I go on the steel kick. Well, anyway, so I did an edge retention test with this, okay? I did not expect to get the results that came out of this. I'm not even going to tell you what the results were. I want you to go watch that video. I'm telling you, this LC200N heat treated, wherever they get their heat treatment done, is heat treated right. I don't know what the HRC is. I have no idea at all. But I know that the heat treatment on this specific LC200N right here is absolutely fire. It's such a corrosion resistant steel. It's got a very fine grain structure. So it gets them good, acute, really sharp, nasty edges, you know, and it's pretty freaking tough as well. It's right there along like the 14C28N, you know, somewhere around there, like Nitro V-ish, you know, things like that, AEBL, you know. But yeah, this is a very good knife. It sure is. You can't ask for too much better than this because you ain't gonna get too much better. I know you can get different stuff done, but this is about as good as it gets. This is what I would call a true salt series style knife. There's nothing to rust. Look, this is every single part to the knife. Nothing. This is all titanium, G10. I don't know what the little pens are, but there's 3 pens. Very simple design, designed well. I highly recommend the Quiet Carry Drift LC. I recommend the other Quiet Carry Drift. In fact, everything I've seen from Quiet Carry, I'm gonna say this right now. Quiet Carry is one of the only companies that there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of knife companies, but there is probably 50 companies out there that I think every design that they have is awesome. Quiet Carry is one of them companies, and that's saying something because there ain't too many companies that, in my opinion, I think every single design is fire. Good knife, good company. Shout out to Quiet Carry Drift, but mainly shout out to Timbo437 because he's allowed me to use this knife and abuse this knife. I'm sorry, Timbo. And this thing has held up. This is one of the best knives I've ever had the pleasure of using. Go check out Timbo's channel. Timbo's the man. Fist bump to you. Fist bump to everybody who's here supporting the channel. Without you guys, there is no What's the Point EDC. Shout out to Edgeworks for being an awesome company. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I want to say shout out to them. But good people, real recognizes real. And if you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. Take it easy, y'all. Stay greasy. Peace.